Our generation is toast. Our generation right now, what are they called? What are they, Gen Z right now? Are we Gen Z? That generation is absolute trash, absolute toast. Even though there are some good kids in the generation as a whole is toast. Social media and clout and fame have created something that is vile, sinister, and disgusting. The things that people will do for clout is astounding. What I'm about to show you guys is a video of two teenage niggas that are going around causing terror in the streets of Las Vegas. This is a raw video. I will not show some of the violence in it because YouTube is very sensitive to that. So take a look.
Go. Bitch ass nigga! Stop talking shit, bitch!
Crash into a car on purpose for clout and put it on their social media. Put it on live for everybody to see. These niggas committed a crime on live, snitching on themselves. And right after, the same video. A man on a bike. I'm not showing that because YouTube is very sensitive, but here is the aftermath of that said issue. All right. Said that nigga knocked out. You ran over a man on a bike. They just clearly just ran over this innocent man who was minding his own business in the street, legally biking, had no idea what was about to happen to him. And these niggas, these no father, trash mama having niggas, ran him over. And I was thinking to myself, when I first saw the video, I was like, yo, I was telling myself, man, I hope he's okay. That's the first thing I was like, man, I hope he's all right. It didn't look like it was like a fatal crash, like, to kill him. It looked like they was just trying to F him up. But that was an old man, so I was worried. And then, this morning on my news feed, I saw this breaking news.
Shocking video appears to show teens intentionally plow a stolen car into an unsuspecting bicyclist in Las Vegas, killing him. Now, that victim has been identified as the former police chief of Bell, California.
Tonight, those teens are in custody and are both...
He was a police chief of Bell, California, which is like 30 minutes from here. He was a police chief, retired, living in Vegas. That accident killed him. He's dead.
Facing murder charges. Chris Wolf is... Tonight, those teens are in custody and are both facing murder charges. Chris Wolf is live in the news center tonight with the latest. Chris.
Micah, MB, a shocking crime in Las Vegas, a viral video, and a California connection. Both teenagers are now in custody, and prosecutors want to charge them as adults.
Good.
Ready? Yeah. The viral video, which surfaced on social media, shows a driver and his passenger intentionally ramming a bicyclist in Las Vegas on August 14th. Detectives say the car is stolen. The footage is too graphic to reveal in its entirety, but the recording shows the cyclist fly off his bike and slam to the ground.
Knocked out! We need to get out of here.
Authorities say the video helped them make not one but two arrests in the deadly hit and run.
A cowardly act that in my 22 years of law enforcement left me personally appalled.
The victim, who did not survive his injuries, was later identified as 64-year-old Andy Probst, the former police chief of Bell, California. He was biking around 6 a.m. when he was fatally hit. Following tips, Police in Vegas initially arrested a 17-year-old boy they identify as the...
There it is. These are teenage kids. This is some straight ignorant hood lost bullshit. This is some, that's crazy, bro. When you think about it, like to look, I understand joyriding and you want to go steal a car. I could understand that, and you out here going to, let's go to Winter Schnitzel. Let's go get a fifth. Let's go get a bottle. Let's go holler at some bitches. Like, even that's like wrong, right? But I can understand that's what some teenagers do. The ones that live on the edge and don't have good parenting and shit, right? Like, I can understand that. These niggas went out. Now, let me tell you, I don't care if they white, Mexican, or black. Niggas. Because, you adopted the black culture to be toxic like this. Anyway, crashing into an innocent person, potentially harming them. Then in that same video, you decide to see a pedestrian and hit that motherfucker, bro. On purpose. To F him up. He died. He's dead. I don't know about the man. He was worked for Bail, California Bail Police, had some issues in the past. I don't know if he was a good man. I don't know if he was a crooked cop. I don't know what type of cop he was, but I know that he was an innocent man in that moment, and he was hit by a car full of teen niggas who thought it would be funny and fun to share it on social media to get some clout. What the freak would make somebody do something like that? Like, I understand how a murderer murders somebody. Like, if I'm a murderer, you have sex with my wife, I'm probably going to come and murder you, right? Because murderers are common. Murderers, we understand. We understand how murderers act. We wouldn't be shocked if we see, a murderer, who was murdered before, a man who slept with his wife, so he murdered him. We're going to be like, dang, that's effed up. That is what it is. We just gonna keep pushing because that's how effed up the world is. It's part of society. But two kids driving a car and crashing into somebody on purpose for no reason and filming themselves doing it, snitching on themselves, and 30 seconds later, hit that guy, bah, killing a man, and then laughing about it. Oh shoot, that nigga effed up. What do you mean he's effed up? You freaking hit him with a car. What did you expect? What do you expect? And that just lets me know these are stupid kids. These are stupid kids doing it for clout, doing it for fame, doing it for the gram, doing it for the internet. No parents, bad parenting, bad uncles, bad aunties. Nobody in their life trying to show them what's up, what's right. These are lost souls. Lock them up, throw away the key. But then you would ask yourself, dang, they were probably like 17, 18 years old. They were minors. They were children, 15, 16, 17 maybe. Don't lock them up for the rest of their life. It was a childish mistake. Nah. Hey, bro, life ain't fair and the legal system ain't fair. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. If they got death, my nigga, I wouldn't even be mad at it. I don't even support the death penalty, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe in taking people's lives for the law taking someone's life. I don't believe in that. But if they were to go to trial, if they were to get the death penalty for that, I would not be making no video saying how messed up that is. I wouldn't be talking about how, dang, that's effed up. That ain't right. Not after seeing that evil, my nigga. That was the evil that we just saw. That wasn't lack of judgment. That wasn't just ignorance. That wasn't just being young and dumb and full of cum. That right there was evil, not caring about anything that happens to you or others. Like, that's probably worse than evil. Like, if you don't care about consequences, like if consequences don't come into your head at all, like if you're numb to consequences, right? Meaning, if she look good and I want to get her number, she don't give it to me, I got a right to take that pussy then. That's what somebody with no consequences, no fear of consequences would do. Oh, she got a nice BMW. Give me that right now. Okay, let me just get my purse. Nah, now. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Throw her body out of the car and drive away. That's when you don't have fear of consequences. Fear of consequences. Shoot, nigga. Your mama tell you to go to sleep. Your mama take your Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna go ahead when she's sleeping after she drink her little yak for the night and she take it down for the night for show. I'm gonna take my pillowcase. I'm gonna fill that shit up with the bricks because the Mexicans is across the street building a new apartment, low income. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that shit up with them 15-pound bricks. I'm gonna swing that shit and bah, nigga, right in her bed when she's sleeping, snoring and everything. Game, blood everywhere. That's what somebody would do if they don't have any thought or fear of consequences at all. Kill their mama, rape a girl, steal a car, crash into people for no reason, and then run into a bicyclist and murder that motherfucker, bro. All those sound like the same person. Everything that I just said, the two real things that happened were crashing into people on the street for no reason and running over bicyclists and murdering them. I put that right on next to taking that girl's car and murdering your mama. That sounds like the same person did it. And for those type of people, we don't need incarceration for them. They don't need incarceration. They don't need a hospital bed. They don't need counseling. They don't need a good talking to. They don't need good nourishment. They don't need that. They need that injection, my nigga. Gas chamber status, bro. World War II, get up in there. Gas them. If that happened to him, I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't even trip. And maybe that's me being filthy too. After seeing that video, if them two niggas got gassed, I wouldn't even bat a tear, dot an eye. I wouldn't give a shit. I'd be like, you know what? That's kind of what happens when you do evil shit. That's how I feel. How do y'all feel about it? After seeing that video, a man just biking. Imagine he probably kissed his wife. All right, honey, I'm about to go for a ride, baby. All right? I'm trying to stay in shape. I'm old now. Everybody thought that they were going to be fine. Everybody thought. Sorry, ma'am, your husband is dead. Think about the way the family shocked was reacting to that. Come to the scene and see that it was a hit and run. And then to find out it was an intentional hit and run. Usually hit and runs, niggas is drunk, niggas didn't see, motherfuckers was texting. It was a mistake. This was probably the first ever caught on camera intentional hit and run. Let's take a look at what the family has to say.
The driver. He has a criminal history, according to other media outlets.
Oh, criminal history.
Authorities announced
he has a criminal history. Young, dumb, and a freaking seasoned criminal.
Announced the arrest of a second teenager they identify as the passenger. And prosecutors want to move both murder suspects into the adult system.
Good.
In the criminal justice system, if you are a minor and you are eligible to be charged with the crime of murder, you are automatically sent to the adult system. I am confident that that is what is going to happen in this case.
Andy's life was robbed by two individuals who did not believe that lives of others matter.
Yep.
We believe that Andy's murder is a direct result of society's decayed family values and the strong effects that social media has on our youth.
Let's hear that again. Look what she said. Look at what she's putting the responsibility on society.
Effects that social media has on our youth. Of society's decayed family values and the strong effects that social media has on our youth. We as a family in no way feel that Andy's murder was based on race or profession. It was a random act of violence.
Of course, they would say it wasn't because he was a cop and all that. It was because they're just ignorant, trash niggas. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right, so you guys let me know in the comment section what you guys think. I just think that I feel real bad for the family. I feel bad for that woman who got ran into as well. They just crashed their car into her. Like, that's scary. Car accidents are scary. Like when you get into an accident, that's a traumatic experience. So I feel bad for them too. I feel bad for all of them. And I feel bad, to be honest, I feel bad for anybody else that came into the path of these two niggas, bro. Like I gotta tell you, like these two bad kids, they was walking around Vegas. They was all up and down for the last few 15, 16, however old they are, years. I feel bad for people that crossed their path in the last 6 months. Because you know that they did some shit before. They had a record. Who knows what other evil, messed up things that they've done. Y'all think this is the first time they did some shit like this? Not only is this not the first time, because they recorded it and put it on social media. It got so boring for them to do these heinous acts and talk about it amongst themselves in private. They said, this is not enough for us. Let's put it on social media so the public can see what we do. That's how deep it goes, bro. Hey, bro. Have you ever seen Law Abiding Citizen? The first motherfucking killer who raped his family nigga, who went to the prison, and he had that lethal injection shot? I think that motherfucker Gerard Butler should hack the system and give him a hot dose, bro. Not only lethal injection, give him something a little bit more deliberate. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out. Deuces.